Hey you guys, Fred here. Congratulations on getting through the first training video. Now you're about to dive into the second video. In the second video, we're going to discuss the 3 C's of the course launch, 4 steps of the course launch, and building your authority. Okay, so go ahead and dive on into the second video. The third video will be coming within the next day or so, but I want you to dive in, enjoy, and please don't forget to leave a comment at the bottom of this video. All right, let me know what you think, let me know what I can improve on, and I'll continue to give you guys these great products. All right, so go ahead and dive on into the second video and enjoy. All right, peace. All right, everybody, welcome to the second training video in my free training video series. All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about creating your course. We're going to talk about building your brand authority. We're also going to talk about the 4 phases of a course launch. And we're also going to talk about the 3 C's, or the 3 rings, what I like to call, of course creation. Okay, so get ready. I hope you got your volume turned up. I hope you're ready. It's only going to be about maybe 20 to 30 minute long video, but I'm going to try to jam as much information as I can in this video. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. The 4 phases of a course launch. All right, you got your lead magnet, you got your pre-launch, you got your launch, and you got your post-launch. All right, your lead magnet is your ad copy or the offer that you're giving your potential customers or students to entice them into signing up for your course. Okay, so you can use a lot of resources to create your lead magnet, things like lead pages, click funnels, Online Sales Pro, a few other things, and a few other software. Okay, but your lead magnet is one of the most important things, because that's what's going to generate your leads, and that's what's going to let your customers know that you have a product that they need or they want. All right, your pre-launch. Your pre-launch series is where you deliver your content. Okay, your pre-launch series is where you are going to give free information out to your customers in order to get them to buy your product or click on your link or be interested in your product. Okay, that's where you show the value of your product and the knowledge you have or the skills you have. All right, so you got your lead magnet, which is going to generate your leads, and you got your pre-launch, which your lead magnet kind of coincides your pre-launch, but your pre-launch, what Jeff Walker likes to call sideways sales letter. Okay, so in old school days of marketing, you would have these long drawn out sales pitches, especially online. When online marketing became big, you see these long drawn out sales pages, and if you printed it out, it would probably be between 50 and 100 pages. Okay, but they have these long drawn out sales letters, and at the end of the sales letter, they have your price, the price of whatever it is they're offering. Okay, if you was like me, what you would do, you would just skip to the bottom of the page and look at the cost of the service or the product. Well, what Jeff Walker suggests is that you do what he calls the sideways sales letter. You turn that sales letter on the side. So instead of it being long vertically, now you stretch it out over time horizontally. Okay, so instead of having that one sales letter that nobody reads because it's so long, and they just want to skip to the end to see how much your product costs, okay, now you drip feed them content over a certain period of time. Okay, and then it builds up anticipation and reciprocity and all of these other principles that I go real deep into in my Midas Course Launch Formula boot camp, and also in my Resign and Non boot camp. But we'll talk about that more later. Number 3 is your launch. Your launch is where you open up your course. Okay, when you open up your course, you are officially open for business and you're officially ready to take sales. Okay, after your launch, you close your cart, and then you begin your post-launch sequence. Your post-launch sequence is going to entail follow-up emails, sending follow-up emails to the people who didn't buy from you, and sending follow-up emails to the people who did buy from you. For the people who didn't buy from you, what you're going to do is you're going to send them an email and just simply ask them why they didn't buy. Okay, was it the price? Was it something about the course that they didn't like? Was it not for them? Whatever. Just ask them why they didn't buy. For the people who did buy, you're going to follow up and ask them why they did buy. What are some of the things they liked about the free training, or whatever free content you give them in the pre-launch sequence. Okay, so remember, your lead magnet attracts your customers. Your pre-launch, you're delivering value to your customers via free content, videos, whatever. Uh, you have your launch and your post launch. Your post launch is your follow up. Okay, and when you sign up for my Midas Course Launch Bootcamp, you will also get a calendar that will show you how to structure your launch sequences or your phases of your course launch. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. And now we have the rings of gold, like I talked about earlier. I had three principles: clients slash your customers, your content, and your conversions. Without those three things, you will not succeed in launching your course. Okay, you will struggle, you will waste time, you will get frustrated, and all those other negative feelings that you don't want. Okay, so let's get into the three rings. Okay, clients, of course, you need clients to make money. How do I find my customers? First thing you need to do is identify who would need your course. What type of course are you doing? What is the age of your perfect customer or your ideal customer? What do they do for a living? Why do they want to take your course? And then you want to identify their pain points and offer a solution. Okay, if you are a web designer and you want to make a course for intro web development or intro web design, most likely your ideal customer would be aspiring web designers, beginning web designers, or hobbyists. Okay, and what kind of pain point or problem would they have? Oh, they don't know how to use a certain filter, or they don't know how to use a certain transition. Okay, you have to address these pain points when you are identifying your customers. Okay, don't sell them on your course, sell them on the solution. Nobody cares about your course, they want to know what your course can do for them, right? Okay, so you have to sell them on the solution to a problem. Okay, your course is the solution to whatever problem they may have, right? Okay, then you want to flex your authority. Why should you buy my course? Why should you buy from me or believe anything that I say? Okay, if you were in um, the IT field for a couple of years, you have information and skills that you can teach somebody who doesn't know that much about IT. You could do an intro to computers course or something like that. Okay, flex your authority. Your authority is your brag bank. Is basically you bragging about yourself. Okay, your accomplishments. What have you done? If you are a decorated marksman for the military and you want to teach gun safety, you can do that. Okay, because you would be considered an authority on that. Okay, same thing with any other industry. If you are a medical assistant, okay, or a phlebotomist, you would be an authority to a lot of other people on how to give injections. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Flex your authority. I'm telling you about authority now so you can start thinking about um, the things that you're going to put inside your brag bank to flex your authority. Okay, and then show them why you're the one to help. Once you do the other three points above this one, that should be easy. Content. Value, value, value. Your content has to give your potential customers value. You have to create great content. You begin by prepping your perfect customers with high value content on social media, your blogs, your websites, or if you're a guest blogger or a guest contributor to another blog or news site. Okay, that's where you start prepping your perfect customers. You start introducing uh, your course to them through those avenues. Okay, use free content sites such as Canva and Google Docs to create your content. Okay, you can create slideshows, you can create presentations, you can create pretty much almost any kind of content or creative using Canva and Google Docs. Okay, and make sure you use your content to touch on the pain points. Okay, conversions. No conversions, no money. It's just that simple. If you don't convert your leads into sales, you make no money. It's just that simple. You got to create relatable copy that your potential customers or clients or whatever you want to call them, you have to create that relatable copy that makes them want to buy. You have to entice them to buy, and you have to show them why they should buy from you. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. That was one of my favorite quotes by Jay-Z, world famous rapper. Most likely you've heard of him. But that phrase alone says everything. Yes, numbers can be construed and tweaked to fit whatever narrative you want, but when it comes to business, your numbers don't lie. If you are not converting, the numbers will tell you that. So you have to know the numbers. The numbers are very important. And we dive into conversion and numbers in my Midas Course Launch Formula bootcamp. Okay. Now you have your course structure. You have two primary ways of delivering your course. Okay, you could do a live course where you do it in like a webinar format where you have group coaching calls or group telecalls with Google Hangouts, or through, I should say, Google Hangouts, FB Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live broadcast. You could do Skype, and there's a lot of others out there. But there's multiple benefits to doing the live course. When you do the live course instruction, you can replay that content or use that content for future courses. Authority. I touched on authority a little bit earlier in the slide. So your authority is your brag bank. Your authority is basically you fluffing out your feathers like a peacock. Okay, you're puffing out your chest. Okay, you're saying I'm the man, I'm the one, I'm the woman, whatever, and then you give why. That's what you see with a lot of Instagram bios and Twitter bios. That's basically their brag bank most of the time. Okay, so do I have authority? Hell yeah, you have authority. Of course you have authority. We all have authority about a particular topic, any topic. And times have changed. You don't have to have letters at the end of your name to be considered authority anymore. You don't have to have a degree in anything to be considered an authority anymore. Does it help to have a degree in whatever? Yes, it does. But you don't need that in this day and age, in this age of social media, and with everybody being more connected in today's age. You don't have to be considered an authority. Okay, if you know more than the next person about a particular topic, then you are considered an authority by that person. Okay, and when you join my Midas Course Launch Formula Bootcamp, I will show you how to build your authority. Okay, anybody can be considered an authority, and that's just a fact. That's just the way it is. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. All right. You got through the second video. All right. What did you think? Pretty cool, huh? All right. So what I want you to do, leave a comment at the end of this video and go ahead, soak up that information. If you have to, rewatch it again. I highly recommend watching the first two videos again. So when I load up this third video, we can go ahead and hit the ground running, all right? So go ahead, kick back, relax, take a little bit of time off, and I'll be hitting you with the next video real soon, all right? So thank you for joining my free training on the Midas Course Launch Formula, and I hope you come back for the rest of them. All right, see you later. Peace.